5 with the way that they puck possess, regroup, move pucks back, get their D involved, stay 5 in the frame. I think if you're the U.S., you need to be on their defense and be on them heavy and hard. The one thing I noticed about their team, the Russian team,
isn't the head coach for Russia. He's the head coach for 8 of the previous 10 World Junior Championships. Larionov was an assistant a year ago.
It'll be the most vocal Soviet bench you've had in a Russian bench you've had in a while, because Braga didn't say much.
Oh, let's do it. Puck is on the ice at Edmonton, and the World Junior Championship is underway for Team USA. There's a shot that's deflected in front of Spencer Knight.
You're here on the bench, and that's what they wanted. They wanted the first goal. This is a good dump-in that Spencer Knight busts. And normally if a goalie touches a dump-in, you don't get a lot out of it. But the Russians recover, and it's a puck to the point. They get set up with a good screen. All this was an attempt to get a puck to the front of the net to see what can happen next. Wow, what a tip. Spencer Knight, not much he can do about it by a veteran player.
Star, you've been doing this tournament the last, 13 years now on NHL Network. I've been lucky to be with you the last 3. And something you've always said is, don't overthink it, just get the puck to the net.
Oh,
there's one that gets to the net and trickles in. We're tied at 1.
Point, don't overthink it, just put the puck to the front of the net. Here, the U.S. does win a couple of 50-50 battles. They win a couple of races. Nice pass out to the point, traffic in front, throw it to the front and see what happens. Not the kind of goal that you expect Askarov with his caliber to give up. It didn't look like it was, well, it might have been tipped just a little towards the end, but it sneaks through, and a little bit of a leaker from the Russian goaltender gives the Americans life on a really good, sustained...
toward the net, but it never got there. Now lead pass coming in on Spencer Knight. Shot, score! That looked like
what was so interesting the other night, the U.S. gets a great chance. Here's the opportunity, and break just missed, and not by much. Then the Russians turn one around by blocking a shot. They get into transition. Look at this little pass. Oh, beauty! And then the breakaway beats Knight 5-hole. There are 2 parts of this play you love. 1 is the pass.
Wow.
2, because he got behind the defense. And 2, no playing around with the puck, no extra move.
"11 minutes have passed us by in the second period. There's a turnover in front of Spencer Knight, and the Russians make the United States pay. Ponomaryov with his second goal of the game, and it's a 2-goal lead.
You get one early in the game, you get the hot stick, and that stick just keeps getting hotter. Dump in, he goes for it. Look at the reaction of the U.S. Just nobody moving. I mean, it's not acceptable. And that's something that the coaching staff, I guarantee you, brings up. I mean, they were just passengers on that train as the Russians went in, got a puck, won a race, nobody there. And
that's a tradition unlike any other for us here on the network. And our World Junior Championship coverage fueled by Gatorade. The United States opening up the tournament against Russia. Spencer Knight played the puck out, and it goes into the back of the net. 4-1 Russia. Safonov on it.
That's not a good sign when you're starting and star goalie is looking at the bench to see whether or not he's coming out. He has had a tough go here in the first half of this game. Puck gets dumped in. He comes out to play it. Icing gets waved off. Throws it up the wall again into traffic. I mean, he has made life for himself almost impossible in this game. He almost got back to it. Showed some athleticism getting back to the crease to get part of it. But he just put the puck into an area where there was nobody there for him.
Coming down is Brock Faber. Faber on the far side. Halfway through this third period, a shot from the point, still loose. The United States scores. The deficit's been cut in half. John Farinacci, as they picked up the garbage in front of the net of Askarov.
Farinacci with the spare change. This is a simple play. Little cycle play, great low to high, throw it to the front of the net. Askarov has been a rebound machine all night. To me, it has been the biggest negative of his game. He's played great, a lot of first saves, a lot of rebounds all over, and look at the U.S. invest in front of the net. They go hard. to the front of the net. They get Brett Berard goes to the front of the net with his size. Farinacci is there with a stick down ready to bury it. And for the first time in a while,
6-on-4 action with the United States trying to come back late in regulation. Here's a shot. They score! It's a 1-goal game. Trevor Zegras makes it 4-3.
Well, this just got awfully interesting. The U.S. 2 on the puck. I mean, you got everything going your way. Now you got a defensive zone draw you got to take. U.S. with a couple of chances, and Zegras, wow, what a shot. I mean, he took what the game gave him. That was the beauty of the play. The short pass gets it back. He took the space that the Russians gave him, and when he ran out of space, he shot the puck. And that's a veteran move by a veteran player who understands offensive zone play.
Bluttered in the neutral zone, now in the O zone for Team USA. Beniers along the midboards. Taken out by the Russians. 25 seconds left. Streaking in and putting home an empty net goal. Igor Shinakov, Blue Jackets first round pick, and that should do it. Fist bumps for Igor Larionov on the bench. Celebrations for the Russians on the ice.
What sealed the fate for the U.S. on that last play is what I think has hurt them all game long, and that is pass receiver way too far away from the passer. And that pass that was back from the inside the U.S. zone deep, it was a long pass. The Russians stepped up. They defended off the puck well and jumped the route. It didn't allow the U.S. to get clean into the offensive zone or even the neutral zone. U.S. never got control back, and the Russians finish it off.
And you also keep an eye on goal differential as the prelims move along. They won't have to wait long to get back on the ice. Russia wins the opener